How to never get angry at anyone. Welcome to Stoic philosophy for life, where silence builds strength, discipline shapes destiny, and wisdom leads the way. There is a fire inside every man. It waits, silent and patient. And when someone insults us, betrays us, mocks us, when it stirs, it burns. But what if that fire was never meant to consume us? What if it was meant to forge us? Anger is a cheap currency. It feels like power, but in truth it is weakness dressed in thunder. A man of Stoic philosophy knows, true strength is not found in the man who roars the loudest, but in the man who remains unmoved while others lose themselves. There is a way to live where no one, no insult, no betrayal, no ignorance, can ignite anger within you. Today we walk that path, not with pride, not with arrogance, but with an inner command carved by discipline. Expect every man to be broken, and you will never be surprised. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, Book 2. The first step to mastering anger is simple. Expect human imperfection. Most men have not conquered themselves. Most men are ruled by fear, by pride, by pain they do not even understand. So when they lie to you, insult you, betray you, do not be shocked. Be ready. We train the mind like a soldier prepares for battle. We rehearse in advance the blows life will throw. Disappointment is born from false expectations, but composure is born from realism. Your anger is not caused by their failure. It is caused by your illusion that they wouldn't fail. Remove the illusion, and you remove the sting. Understand, their behavior says everything about them, and nothing about you. When someone does you wrong, immediately consider, it is for this very purpose that I trained myself. Epictetus, Discourses, Book 1. Let them mock. Let them betray. Let them reveal their weakness. But you must remember, their behavior is their reflection, not yours. You are not responsible for the storm inside another man's soul. You are only responsible for how you shelter your own. When they push, when they provoke, when they bait you into rage, you do not fight back, you do not mirror their chaos, you stand still, calm, unmoved, and in your stillness, they will see their own reflection. And that torment is far deeper than any anger you could throw at them. Realize that anger is weakness disguised as strength. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Seneca, On Anger, Book 3. They want you to explode. They want you out of control. Because the man who loses control loses everything. Anger feels strong because it is loud. It feels righteous because it is immediate. But in truth, anger hijacks the throne of your reason. It dethrones your discipline and declares chaos king. The man who cannot control his emotions cannot command his destiny. And so we delay. We breathe. We let the fire pass through us, like wind through a canyon, leaving nothing behind. Strength is not shouting louder. Strength is standing in the center of chaos and not flinching. You want to become untouchable? Then remove the fuse from your soul. Let them light their matches and watch them burn alone. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Seneca, Letters to Lucilius. Forgiveness is not softness, it is supremacy. We do not forgive because the offender deserves mercy. We forgive because we deserve freedom. Holding on to anger is like tying yourself to a corpse. It decays you slowly. It poisons you daily. We walk forward not because we forget, but because we refuse to let our enemies live rent-free inside our minds. There is no power in replaying betrayal. There is only power in moving beyond it, untouched, unshaken, unbound. Forgiveness is not the surrender of justice, it is the triumph of discipline. Channel the fire into mastery. You feel the anger rising? Good. Now take it and build with it. Train with it. Work with it. rise with it. The difference between a destroyer and a builder is simple. What he does with his fire, we do not suppress anger. We transmute it. We forge it into steel, into action, into legacy. As Cleanthes once wrote, "Lead me, Zeus, and you fate wherever you have assigned me." And so we go willingly, not as slaves to our emotion, but as soldiers of discipline. The world can scream, the crowds can rage. Let them. We are not here to mirror the noise. We are here to master it, first within ourselves, and then beyond. The Stoic way to master. Anger is not strength. Anger is the enemy disguised as an ally. The man of Stoic philosophy knows, true power is not the ability to crush others. It is the ability to command oneself in the face of every provocation. You want to be unshakable? Expect human imperfection. Understand it is never about you. Delay the fire. Forgive to free yourself. And channel every spark into the forge of mastery. That is the man the world cannot provoke. That is the man the enemy cannot reach. That is the man who rules himself. If this message resonated with you, if you are ready to walk the silent, powerful path of true discipline, then stay with us. This is Stoic philosophy for life, where the noise ends and real strength begins. This isn't motivation. This is Stoic medicine for the soul. And you, silent warrior, are exactly where you belong.